says hello everyone. We're live here with Drew Manning. We're so honored to have him with us. So he wrote the book Fit2Fat2Fit, and he just came out with his new book, Complete Keto. Really exciting stuff. So Drew, can you tell us a little bit about yourself?
For sure.
And what you do?
First of all, thank you for having me on. It's a pleasure to be with all you guys. So most people know me from my Fit2Fat2Fit journey, which I did back in 2011, which I ended up gaining 75 pounds in 6 months. And I'm trying to find a picture for you guys. It's here in the beginning.
75 pounds?
In 6 months.
He went from ripped to really fat. And then back to ripped again.
That's it. Oh my God.
Whoa. Look at that.
Okay, it's still going. It's still going. We're good.
There we go. Okay. Fit2Fit, I did back in 2011, 2012. As you can see, it was one of the hardest things I've ever done, but I learned so many valuable lessons from doing it.
That's amazing. So you basically was the heart behind it to be able to connect with your clients and what they go through and be able to start at maybe the starting point that they're at and then get to where you want to be.
Yeah, because I've never been overweight a day in my life, and so for me, I've always been in shape. And the reason I did it was to gain a better understanding of what it was like to be overweight for the first time in my life, and so that's why I did it, to gain a better understanding.
Yeah.
But it was so humbling. So humbling.
Wow, that's amazing.
I'm wondering, like, once you were really fat and really overweight, and you looked at yourself and you had all those mental thoughts about, oh my gosh, I am fat. Like, how did you deal with the emotions of that, to start to come out of it? And then the progress that you made was probably way slower than you ever wanted to actually get back to where you wanted to be.
100%. And here's the thing, when you grew up your entire life in shape, your identity is based on what your body looks like. So for me, my identity was my body. So once my body started to gain fat on it, I freaked out. I was so self-conscious and such self-esteem issues and lack of confidence. I wanted to go up to strangers in public and tell them, I'm not really overweight. Like, this is here's a before picture. Like, I'm normally in shape.
But so now I'm really fat.
I didn't know how to deal with it. It was really hard for me, but it was very, very, like I said, very humbling and eye-opening, and I'm glad I did it. But the mental emotional piece was by far the hardest part of it. I knew that I was going to get man boobs and a big gut. What I wasn't prepared for was the mental emotional challenges that came with this, and what I took away from it is that transformation is so much more mental and emotional than we think. I used to think, oh, it's just about eating less and working out. Why is that so hard for people? It's so much more mental and emotional than people ever imagined. That's what I took away from it.
Yeah, and so how did you deal with the mental emotional component of you seeing yourself and that is who you are, and then somehow being okay with the fact that you were that way?
Yeah.
And then somehow being able to apply the discipline and everything, because it seems like that's where most people get stuck. You see yourself and go, oh my gosh, I am fat.
Yeah.
And then and I'm still fat tomorrow. And then I'm still fat the next day.
Well, what I had to realize, and what I want everyone else out there to realize, is that you are more than your body. There's so much more to you than your physical body, right? But with the problems that we base our identity on what our body looks like. So when I saw myself as this really, really overweight person, I knew that it was temporary. That, at the end of the day, I have more to offer this world than what my body looks like. So I want everyone listening out there to realize that, you have more to offer this world than your body composition. So don't compare yourself to an Instagram model and get caught up in our society of putting pressure on you to have to look a certain way in order to be accepted by society. Don't buy into that lie. It's a myth.
That's so important. I think that's really huge. And once you can get to that place of accepting that it's not about that, then the weight loss and all that comes, and it's an extra gift, but your identity and your worth is not based on that, which is really important.
I tell people, focus on the process, focus on the healthy habits, let the results take care of themselves over time, right? Instead of focusing only on the results, right? It's really about, I know it sounds corny, Miley Cyrus, it's all about the climb, right?
Yeah, it's true.
It's all about what you learn It's not about getting to the top.
Yeah.
It's about what you become and what you learn as you're climbing and as you're growing, as you're moving forward. And it's really hard for people because they just want to look a certain way, right? And they place their value on that because they think society will accept me if I look a certain way. But your version of healthy in your body is going to look different than my version of healthy, and that's okay.
Yeah.
So tell me one thing. Your self-talk, when you saw yourself in the mirror and you saw how overweight you had become on purpose, that probably made it easier because you knew you had done it on purpose. Where other people, it was a
100%.
slow thing that happened based on their hurts, their whatever happened, their traumas, whatever happened. But how did you merge the self-talk into something positive based on something so different than what you saw, what you experienced when you were trying to get into clothes and you saw yourself being so overweight?
So I guess to answer that question, it's it's kind of complicated. But for me, I knew. So when I lost the weight, I was on a lot of TV shows during this time, and so I announced to the world what I was doing. So the whole purpose of the second half of my journey when I was losing the weight was to invite people to do it with me. So here's the thing: when I was 75 pounds overweight and I had to start this journey back to fit, I was nervous. I had doubts. I wasn't sure if I could get back. I was like, I've never been this big before, so I'm not sure what's going to happen. And I'll hope it works out, right? But the thing that kept me going, that motivated me, was staying accountable to my audience. Because here's the thing: people would email me every day, like, Drew, thanks for the meal plans today, the workouts. We're doing it with you. And if these people can do it, these strangers that I never met, if they could do it, I could do it too, right? Wow. And so that's what kept me going. So everyone out there that's on a journey of transformation, don't do it alone, right? Find a support system, a community of people that want to do it with you, so that you have someone to stay accountable to, and you have someone to share in your struggles and your successes that understands what you're going through, versus like, I'm just going to willpower my way through this and get skinny, and if I don't, then I'm a failure, I'm going to beat myself up. Find that group of people that's going to give you some empathy and love and letting you know that you're worth it to fight for your health, and also kicking the butt every once in a while.
That's good.
So last question, we're at the True Cellular Detox seminar, and we're learning all about fasting and detoxing. How have you implemented fasting, diet variation, all these types of things that we're learning here in keto into the weight loss?
Yeah, so I started doing keto about 4.5 years ago after listening to a podcast with Tim Ferriss talking to Dr. Dominic D'Agostino. And then from there, I decided to experiment with a ketogenic diet and fell in love with it, right? For me, it was two things. The mental clarity was like night and day. The second thing was I wasn't a slave to food anymore. I didn't have to eat 7 meals a day, bring my Tupperware of chicken and broccoli, set my timer for every 3 hours to maintain my muscle. I could eat once or twice a day. My brain was optimal, my digestion was better, and I didn't feel hungry. And that's why I fell in love with keto. And then from there, I got into fasting, intermittent fasting, then extended fasting. I've done a 7-day fast, a couple 4-day fasts, some 3-day fasts. And so I became a huge fan of this. But now where I'm at today, I tell people all the time that people think keto is the end all be all. Like that's the goal. I gotta stay keto the rest of my life. Carbs are bad. I can't touch a carb. Metabolic flexibility or diet variation really is the ultimate goal. We as humans, I think, we're designed to run off of 2 different forms of fuel efficiently. So now I'm teaching people about being keto adapted, but then from there, experiment with what your carb threshold is and what your protein threshold is, and maybe cycle in and out of ketosis from time to time, and implement some fasting, extended fast every once in a while, and become your own self-experimentation. What works for you might not work for somebody else, and what works for you today might not work for you 6 months from now. So be open to new things and always tweaking, always adjusting, and keep moving forward. That's what I tell people.
That's good. Amazing.
Cheers.
Cheers. Yay, thank you so much for joining us. What a treat to have Drew Manning with us. We're so blessed. So check out his new book, check out his old book, check out his Instagram, follow him, buy his book. He's amazing. Lots of good wisdom to share.
I'm going to suggest one last thing. Like she just said, hold up the book again. We're going to suggest, how do they buy this book?
Amazon, Barnes & Noble, through my website. It's everywhere.
We're going to suggest just go ahead and buy the book and then use it and apply it. Because if you don't apply it, what use is it for?
That's true.
Right?
Good point. Good point.
So, yeah, maybe it'll help you look more like you want to look, feel more like you want to feel, and think more like you want to think, because when your body feels good, when your brain feels good, when life is good, life is a lot better.
Amen.
Yeah.
Appreciate it,
Thanks,
guys. See you.
everybody.
All right. See ya.